Good evening, everybody. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. My name is Carola Pascal. Alongside me, as always, my wonderful co-host, Trey Wright. And we are here for a very, very special evening, Pink in the Rink night.
Yeah, it's a date that everybody's got circled on their calendars, and Ryder dressed in beautiful black and pink tarps here tonight, celebrating Pink in the Rink night, and it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a very special one, as opening festivities just on tap, but quickly going over last night's loss against Rowan, a 3-2 loss to the Profs, their third loss in a row to Rowan, and their first loss in 10 games. This should be a good bounce-back game for Ryder.
It certainly should be, as let's take a look at the starters for tonight. Justin Rauch on the left wing, Cole Schneider in the middle, Brendan McKeach on the right wing, Eddie Coyne on left defense, Joe Cusimano on right defense, and then in goal, who else but Trevor Givorowski.
Yeah, Joe Cusimano making his debut on that starting five for tonight. Then taking a look at Drexel's starting lineup: Zach Jones, Chris Lurie, Jeff Quinn, your starting forwards. The starting pair on the blue line, Jack Lemire and Owen Mendham, and Tyler Richmond is going to be tending the pipes here tonight. Drexel, who lost 4-0 against Delaware last night in Newark, looks to have a bounce-back game of themselves.
As we get set here for opening puck drop between the Bronx and the Dragons, just want to say a quick thank you for tuning in to the stream here tonight, as we'll have a ceremonial puck drop here before tonight's game. It being for the Mena Singer Foundation. All proceeds from tonight will go to the Mena Singer Foundation. All for a good cause. Hockey fights cancer. A great night, as always. As the group here from the Mena Singer Foundation coming on to the ice now. We'll do the ceremonial puck drop right in front of us. Pape to take the draw, along with Connolly. Or excuse me, that's Scala Rosenbaum.
Tonight, Rider Rink Hockey celebrates our annual Pink in the Rink night in conjunction with the Mena Singer Foundation and Hockey Fight Cancer. Pink in the Rink has been a team business for over 12 years. Each year, players choose to honor and raise funds for a cause that has meaning to the team. This is an opportunity for the players of larger Rider Ice Hockey families to come together and play a game in honor or of remembrance of those other people in their lives affected by cancer, as no one thinks of. Dropping tonight's ceremonial first talk is Andrew Francis. Anne was first diagnosed with cancer at age 32 and received a single mastectomy, not needing to receive chemotherapy. She was cured until 2020 when she was re-diagnosed and underwent another smooth mastectomy. We are honored to have her with us this evening.
Great job, Aaron.
Please join us in a moment of silence in honor of these affected by this terrible disease. Thank you. And please feel free to donate to the Men of Singer Foundation located in the lobby. Here's tonight's starting lineup presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, beginning with Drexel. Starting at left wing, number 3, Zach Jones. At center, number 13, Chris Lewis. At right wing, number 23, Jeff Quinn. At left defense, number 12, Jack Demir. At right defense, number 6, Owen Mendez. And in goal for the Dragons, number 32, Tyler Drexel. And now, the starting lineup for your Rider University Bronx. At left wing, hailing from Ramsey, New Jersey, number 61, Justin Brown. At center, hailing from Toms River, New Jersey, alternate captain, number 10, Cole Snyder. At right wing, hailing from Salem Hills, Pennsylvania, number 11, Brendan McKee. At left defense, hailing from Point Pleasant, New Jersey, big captain, number 43, Eddie Coyne. At right defense, hailing from Staten Island, New York, number 2, Joe Giovanno. And in goal for the Bronx, hailing from West Dallas, Pennsylvania, number 29, Trevor Jablowski. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise as you are able to. And remove your hats. Please remain standing as we honor America and those who defend it with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner.
Always a wonderful rendition of the national anthem here at Iceland as we get set for puck drop between the Bronx and the Dragons here on Pink in the Rink night. Always one of the most exciting and looked forward to games of the year. We previewed it a little bit yesterday, but coming into this one, a very important game. Bronx looking to bounce back as well as the Dragons. Bronx had their 10-game winning streak snapped yesterday against Rowan, looking to start anew here on Pink in the Rink night as we get set between the Bronx and the Dragons. Teams out for the draw. Jones versus Schneider in the circle, and we're off. Schneider wins the draw back. Coin across. Cusimano there. Gets it up to McKeach. Bouncing puck goes over to Coin. Coin to Cusimano. Plays a stretch pass across to Rauch. Good job to find him. Rauch with it. He fires, making the save as Richmond.
Looking at Richmond's stats coming into game number 6 of Drexel's campaign. Currently 1-2 on the year with a .495 GAA and a .792 save percentage, compared to Vincent Vasala, who played last night in Newark, Delaware. Drexel's had a bit of a down year so far, 3-6 compared to Riders' 10-2. But we've seen this Drexel team upset Rider a couple of times here in the past, and we saw them play competitive in the mock championship or the mock tournament wild card round against Stevenson last year.
And it seems like, similar to last night, we have some rink troubles yet again.
We had 2 games right before this, a couple of Tiger Lilies games in which both teams lost, and it's not the glass tonight. Looks like it's going to be the ice.
Or the net, rather, actually. That had a hole in it, it seemed.
There's a Mighty Ducks reference to be made there somewhere, I think. You see, it's because I didn't put the nets on before the first period. That's why.
As that puck is cleared out of the zone off the draw, Coin gets it right back in. Going back to get it is Jones. Jones nearly got stripped there by Rauch. Now he is by McKeach. McKeach with it. Looking for options down in the near side corner. Lays it back to Rauch. Rauch in from McKeach was there, broken up by the defender. Rauch with it again. Puts it towards the goal. Waffle boarded away. Bouncing puck goes over McKeach's stick. And big hit there by Rauch. Hip check style on Jones. Back the other way. Broken up by Cusimano. Schneider with it. Burst of speed into the zone. Has McKeach on the other side. Schneider across to McKeach. Diving to get to that puck. Able to get a stick to it, but sent it wide.
Yeah, I think that was Jake Rudloff who tripped up McKeach. Got away with a call there, but we remain scoreless. But a lot of offensive zone pressure right now as Yeoman's able to beat out Sklar for the icing. Excuse me, that's Sullivan who he beat out for the icing. And it comes out of the zone, back in the neutral zone.
Yeoman with it again, trying to turn away from a defender, can't do so. That's Connolly, as it's kept in by Drexel now only for a second as it comes out to Sullivan. Sullivan across to Erno, taken away by Suker. Suker able to keep that puck as somebody lost a stick. That was Basin, as now it's dumped in by Cercio. Cercio takes down a player. Suker trying to walk away with it. Suker trying to cut to the middle, broken up as a player went down in front. Going to get it now is Bennert. Bennert to Suker. Able to get through 2 players. Evan with it now. Evan with it. Had Bennett on the other side. Knocked down with the glove by a Dragon. Drexel can't get it out. Up to Coin at the blue line. Coin with it. He dumps that one in. Up off the high glass behind the net. Cercio there lays the body. Evan to get it now. Over to Cercio looking for options. Has Coin at the point. Cercio still walking around. At the blue line now. Cercio. Nice little chip pass to Bennett. Bennett looking for options. Was looking for the tip for Suker in front. Bronx still in the zone. Coin with it. At the blue line. Not able to keep it in. Skala Rosenbaum doing a good job to force him out. as that one is dumped in by the 22 of Basin.
Yeah, we've seen a Rosenbaum all over the ice in previous seasons. We saw it in last year's game. We saw it in the mock wild card. There's a reason Rosenbaum is the captain of this Dragon team.
As that one bounces right in front. Pape was there, but couldn't get a stick to it, taken away by Lurie now. Lurie in the zone, fires one in on Givarowski. First shot of the game for the Dragons as a Bronc went hard into the boards. That one wrapped all the way around. On it now is Scalar. Feeds it down low. McDermott trying to take it away from him, was looking to move it to Wanvig behind the net, but it's kept in by Jones. Dump back further. Cycled around by the Bronx. Pape trying to get it out of the zone, turning it around at the hash marks, and it goes up off the rafters.
We're seeing Yeoman play a shift there with Tim Wanvig. Well, Wanvig, excuse me. And one thing we didn't mention in the pregame that's pretty important, Coach Fox is not on the bench tonight. A familiar face is on the bench for the Bronx tonight. Sean Levin back in the coaching slot for tonight only. And we're already seeing him getting crafty with his deep pairs with Yeoman and Wanvig on the same line. We saw it in the startups with Cusimano and Coyne being the starting pair. So we'll see what it's like, what he does, especially working with only 5 defensemen tonight as Nick Padula once again out of the lineup.
That puck goes all the way down, and it will go for an icing on the Bronx as Fletcher touches up.
One more housekeeping thing here tonight. Anthony Zito wearing number 15 instead of 16. Just in case anybody gets confused where Zito is and why Nick Kavoris is out there. Nick doing a great job at a camera for us tonight.
That is true. He's done a great job for us, substituting as our second camera guy for right now. Done a good job so far yesterday and doing so again today. Kenna with it now. Kenna looks to fire that one, bouncing puck, and Richmond holds on to it.
I think Kenna was trying to look for the rebound off of Richmond's pads and was looking for Zito on the tap-in goal. Zito was clogged up there, and Richmond able to swallow that puck. Play a face-off to Richmond's left-hand side.
Zito not able to win the draw, taken away by the Dragons, wrapped around by Erno. Basin with it, lifts it up and out. Rosenbaum trying to get there, taken away by Coyne. Coyne up to Zito. Zito walking on in. Zito looks to fire, and he puts it just wide. Had almost the whole cage, and he put it wide. That one goes in on goal. Another save there by Richmond. Dragons lifting it up and out again. Cusimano going back to get it. Able to get away from Rosenbaum. Opts to dump in. Schneider nearly got there first, beating out Lemire. Cusimano with it. Gets around a defender. Opts to just chip it below the goal. Schneider there to try and fight for it. McKeach comes in, feeds it back to Rauch. Rauch chips it back below the goal line. McKeach is there. Schneider there as well. Comes back to Rauch once again. Up to Bennett at the blue line. Bennett, he fires. That one blocked in front. Jones now with it. Jones not able to get around Bennett, and will get a call for offside on Drexel.
Ryder dominating in the shot count right now, 5-1 in favor of the Bronx. And we saw it last night. They were dominating. They were leading in the shot count, not quite dominating, but they're still leading over Rowan. Just haven't been able to put the puck in the back of the net. Just having a little bit of trouble with some puck luck. Having a little trouble just trying to finish plays. We saw that with 2 plays between Kenna and Zito. And overall, it's just about slowing down the game, not trying to get too fancy, just getting that first goal.
McKeach chips that one down low. A nice hit there from Schneider. Rauch with it now. Tried to put it towards the middle. Couldn't do so. It was broken up by the defense. Connolly lifts that one up and out. Applying some pressure is Ito. Bennett able to get it out of the zone. Broken up once again by Sullivan. McKeach with it in his own end. McKeach able to turn around from an attacker. Goes bouncing away. Back the other way. 2-on-1. Rauch with it to Schneider. Schneider in on goal. Schneider not able to get the shot off. A good back check there by the 15 of Seaman.
Yeah, and that play was generated with Kieran Sullivan blowing a tire right in front of the Ryder bench and generated that 2-on-1 opportunity. But a great back check there from the senior alternate captain.
Gavorowski lays it off Evan up to Cercio. avoids the check and pushes it forward. Suker to chase. Bouncing puck, Suker able to get there, trying to turn it around, looking for Cercio. Evan comes over to help him. He's able to dig it out. Back up to the blue line. Coin is there, looks to fire. That one deflected by Suker. Got it on target and saved by Richmond. Still with the puck, though. Bouncing away. It's taken by Rosenbaum. He gets it up and out. Coin with it now. Moves it to Evan. Evan with it to Cercio. Cercio walks top of the slot, looking to fire. He does. It's blocked in front. Cercio on it again. Him and Evan collide. Cercio goes down. We're going to get a delay penalty on the play. And I think it's going to go to Cercio for tripping. Or not. It looks like a cross-checking call, it seems. I'm a bit surprised by that one.
Looks like it's going to be Cercio. He's pleading his case with the referee, but he is going to go to the box. That's Cercio's third penalty of the weekend. Still pleading his case.
We'll play 4-on-4, actually, as it seems like the 7 of Scalar is going to go to the box. So I think they're going to book Cercio for tripping and Scalar for a cross-check here.
We'll have to see what the official call is here, but plenty of open ice for the Bronx, and we saw it early in last night's game against Rowan. Unable to produce on anything, but we'll see if they're able to put the generate some offense here, generate a couple shots on net here on Richmond.
Puck lost in the skates of Pape as it's cleared out of the zone. Puck right underneath us as it goes back to Pape. Pape with it, darts through the neutral zone across the blue line, has to pull up below the circle, back to Coin at the blue line. Coin with it, looking for Cusimano on the back door, couldn't find him though. Blazak pinned in the corner. Pape comes over to try and help him, gets it back to Blazak. Blazak walking and had it poked away, and it's cleared by Drexel. We'll go all the way down for an icing on the Dragons with 12:25 left to go here in the first period.
Cusimano had a great chance on that backdoor pass, but Richmond completely read the play. Fortunately for him, Cusimano wasn't able to get a shot off, so we remain scoreless here with $1:16 to go in the coincidentals to Sklar and Cercio. Still waiting on the official announcements here, but it's going to be Evan and Seaman in the dot to the left-hand side of Richmond.
Puck cleared by the Dragons by Seaman. Wainvig going back to get it. He's able to keep it away, moves it to Bennett. A minute left to go in the penalties. And they will be tripping and cross-checking on the penalties. Cercio gets a tripping. Sklar gets a cross-check. Bennett with it, couldn't get it out of the zone, kept in by Rudloff. He moves it forward, Bennett going back to get it again. Bennett up off the boards, tried to get it to Suker. Wanvig tried to step there, back the other way. Good diving poke check play by Wanvig. At the point again, Dragons with it, cycling around. Sullivan feeds that one through the slot, no one home. Bronx pinned in their own end right now. 20 seconds left to go here in the 4-on-4. Suker not able to get it out of the zone. Dancing around, and we're going to get a penalty here on Bennett. He's going to go for tripping. So we'll have some rare 4-on-3 action here for 12 seconds.
Yeah, and that's just an unfortunate play there. I think that was number 3 of Zach Jones who hit the deck there for the Dragons. Kind of sold it a little bit in my opinion, but nonetheless, it's going to be a 4-on-3 for 12 seconds. And Benner not really going to the box often this season. So taking an unfortunate penalty there.
So short 4-on-3 power play here at the blue line. Sullivan with it across. Rudloff there at the blue line. Feeding it back to Sullivan, taken away by Coyne, and he gets it out of the zone, back the other way. Schneider trying to get through on the breakaway. He gets yanked out, gets the shot off. McKean's there on the second chance, bouncing puck around, and covering up on top of it is Richmond. I don't know how Schneider didn't draw a call on that. I'm a little surprised, but either way, a great opportunity for the Bronx from Schneider and McKean.
Yeah, that was just a heck of a back check there from Seaman, or that was a heck of a back check there from Sullivan to break up the odd man rush.
And I just heard the referee saying it was a clean stick lift on Schneider.
More like a body lift and thrown down to the ice, but it'll remain a Drexel power play for the next minute 30 here.
That one dumped in by the Dragons from Scalar. Wrapped around Cusimano there, trying to get it out. Can't do so. Scalar keeps it in. Cusimano fighting for it. McKeach there as well. Coyne gets a stick to it. Cusimano almost got the clear, but it's kept in. Glove down by Cusimano again, and he gets the clear. A good shift from Cusimano here on the penalty kill.
Definitely been developing into that PK unit, especially with Nick Padula being out. But this Rider penalty kill, this entire weekend so far, last night they were 4 for 5 in the game against Rowan, letting up the ultimate game-winning goal late in the second period. But overall, they're top of the division in the penalty kill. They've been really, really strong on this defensive shorthanded, and it's shown in their record, and it's showing in their product on the ice as well.
Back the other way, Rosenbaum with it, trying to cut through, puts it into the corner. McDermott going back to get it with him. McDermott fighting for it down there. In comes the 15 of Seaman. Coyne jumps in to try and help him. Seaman able to take it away. 26 seconds left to go on the power play. Walks in. That shot across. Kivarowski with a great pad save. Still in the zone, though. That shot fired, fought off through traffic. Rauch able to get there, gets the clear with 15 left to go on the man advantage.
We've seen a lot of pad saves this weekend from Trev. We saw a lot last night. And on Drexel's only 4th shot of the night, 2 of them have been on Trev's legs.
They were looking for the wraparound again there. Another big pad save there by Trevor. Drexel still in the zone. Back to 5-on-5. That puck comes out. Penalty over. Back to even strength as that one gloved down by Seaman. He dumps into the zone. 9 minutes left and change here in this opening period here on Pink in the rink tonight between the Bronx and the Dragons. Bouncing shot bounces through a ton of traffic. Cercio able to pick it up and take it away. Cercio to Coyne. Coyne up to Cercio, to McDermott now. He tries to break on through, can't do so. Taken back away. Rudloff trying to move it out. Kenna with it now. Kenna into the zone. He dumps it in onto Richmond, who lays it off to Rudloff. That one up ice to Lurie. Bouncing puck as Zito tried to get there. Benner with it now on his own end. Pokes it around as he takes a tumble. That one cleared out by the Bronx.
That was Jeff Quinn on the textbook hip check there, the old school hip check there on Bennert. Surprised he didn't draw a call either, but we remain playing.
Marin able to get that one into the zone and cleared right away. Bennert going back to get it, and it will go for an icing on the Dragons with 8 minutes left to go here in this first period.
Been an even game so far, despite Ryder leading in the shot count 9-5. Drexel having 4 shots on that power play. But Ryder just trying to find their legs back again. You know, they'll let Drexel have some chances on Trev. He was fortunately able to steer away all 5 good chances, but Ryder's got to get back in the zone, got to pin the Dragons into their own zone, and that's how you score in this game.
A great play there from McKeach to keep it in at the blue line. Rauch fires. That one goes wide.
Looking
Bennert
for Schneider in the low slot.
Bennert able to keep it in, chips it forward to Schneider, tries to go to Rauch. Cusimano pinching. Actually, that was Yeoman who pinched, and now it's back out the other way. Bennert there to corral it. He gets yanked down. No call. We continue. Bennert on it again. Going back to get it is Schneider now. He wraps it around. Played up by Yeoman. Rauch tried to get it to McKeach. Just didn't have enough on it. Rauch on it again. Gets by one player. Darts into the zone looking. That toe drag shot gets denied. Tried to center it again as Schneider was crashing the net. Cusimano has that one go by him. Puck played all the way down into the Bronx end as Bennert touches up another icing on Drexel.
I tell you, Jake can't catch a break in this period. He had a penalty against him that was kind of iffy, and then 2 plays against him that should have been called penalties in my opinion, but can't buy a call. Let's see if he's able to get back into it with a goal.
Face off back up to Coin at the blue line. Plays it down to Suker. Suker across was looking for Cercio. Had too much heat on it, and it bounced away. As that one's going to go all the way down for another icing on the Dragons. Can't seem to find the breakout plays out of their own end.
Yeah, that was a problem in last night's game against Udell, in which they were trying to break out, but unfortunately couldn't get anything going. So we'll have another face-off to the left hand of Richmond. 6:53 to go in the opening frame, still scoreless.
Face-off one back by Evan again. Coin with it. Tried to move it forward down to Suker. Suker still fighting for it at the blue line. Pops out and comes out of the zone. Coin with it. Skates right up the gut. Uses Evan as a screen. Coin darts in and a very late call for offside.
That was right at the face-off dot. I don't get how that you call offsides that late. I don't think I've ever seen that.
It was about 3 or so seconds late on that call. But either way, face-off will come outside of the Drexel end. That face-off won by the Dragons. Scalar gets it out of the zone, taken by Suker. Suker up to Cercio. He gets in. Tries a nice little move, lost it in his skates, but has it in the corner again. Cercio to Evan. Evan couldn't get all the shot off, taken away by Suker. Suker, nice little move to get around a defender. Back again, looking in the slot, trying to get the shot off. Had it broken up, did a bit too much there. Should have just taken the shot on the backhand as it's dumped in by Drexel. Wanvig goes hard into the corner. Coin comes over to get it away.
We saw this blue line pair a lot in the back end of last season, both Wanvig and Coin. Icing waved off as Cercio will beat out Sullivan.
Suker in the corner. Cercio comes over to help him. Tried to take it away, but it's taken back by the Dragons, and they clear. Bennett going back to get it. Loose stick still on the ice. Coin with it now. Tried to flip it up to McDermott, was looking the other way. That pass across to McDermott now. He tries to throw an offensive check. Puck played back out to the neutral zone. Bennett going back to get it for Ryder. Bennett across. Yeoman there looking for options. Actually, that's Cusimano looking for it. Plays it up to Bennett. Bennett walks in, driving around, trying to put one on net. That one bouncing just over the bar. Blazak with it at the blue line now, covering for Bennett. Tries to go down to Pape, bounces around, still loose. Now taken by Drexel, trying to play on the out pass. They weren't ready for it. Jones could have had a breakaway opportunity if that pass could have gotten to him. Bennett floating, puck goes all the way up towards us here in the booth, as that one directs right into the Drexel bench.
Scotty having some flashbacks of the JPL finals. Almost getting whacked in the head by the vulcanized rubber.
Our cameraman Scotty. If you watched our streams over on our Breakout Sports Broadcasting YouTube channel for the Jersey Pro League, you'll remember that Scott nearly got hit in the face with a puck one of those games, doing camera for us. As Bennett fires a shot, that one saved by Richmond. Like you said, having a bit of flashback there for Scott, as back the other way goes Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum has it broken up by Bennett. Bennett able to move it up. Blazak with it, has Pape with him. Blazak looks to fire. He does. That one saved by Richmond with the glove.
Good luck glove there. And you know, we've had a couple of close calls in the past. Remember a game last year, Colton Artidi almost got whacked in the head. Couldn't remember who that was. I think that was one of the Sacred Heart games. But, you know, that's... You live and die by broadcasting in the perch. It's great because you're not filming through net, but one of the hazards is you could get hit by a puck.
Listen, I've had my fair share of run-ins with pucks coming right at me when doing photography, standing in the penalty boxes.
All I'm saying is it's kind of concerning that there's a lot of black marks on the wall behind us.
Nice hit there from Zito as Coin collects it behind his net. Shots 12-5 now in favor of the Bronx. Coin sweeps that one back to Giborowski. Wanvig with it. Wanvig tried to play it up to Kenna, wasn't able to handle the pass. Wanvig, another stop there. Kenna with it again. Kenna into the zone. driving all the way, has to pull up at the circle. Looking across, goes to Coin, lays it to Wanvig. Wanvig, he fires that one through traffic. Rosenbaum, not knowing where it is, but is able to cover up anyway. A nice shot there from Wanvig, putting it through traffic. Richmond had a tough time seeing it, but was able to make the stop anyway.
Yeah, it ricocheted right off of his chest plate. It came down in between his pads, had no idea where it was. Zito was digging at it, but couldn't get it in the back of the net. So again, we remain scoreless, but that has been Ryder's specialty this entire season, getting those dirty goals, taking advantage of some goaltenders not knowing where the puck is, and they tried to take advantage of it right there, and they unfortunately couldn't.
Kenna with it. Try to wrap it back down to Marin. Zito comes over to help him. Zito trying to dig it out, couldn't do so. Zito again with it now. Looking around, trying to get it back up to the point for Wanvig, but it's taken away by Lurie. Lurie played it out, was looking for Quinn. That one taken by Jones. Now he gets hit by Kenna. Kenna into the zone. He fires that one redirected, glove down by Marin. Marin has to cycle back at the hash marks. He gets hit into the boards hard as that one's played out by the Dragons. Bennert across the Coin. Getting by Lurie. Trying to get through another defender. He does. Coin into the zone. He fires a shot. That one saved by Richmond.
Oh, he tried to go top bunk. Just couldn't get it far enough left of Richmond, as that puck's going to come out of the zone.
Bennert going back to track it down in his own end. 2:40 left to go. Here in this opening frame, here on Pink in the Rink night, we're still knotted at 0 apiece. That one played all the way down into the zone. Gavorowski comes out to play it, moves it around. Rosenbaum tried to get the shot off. It was blocked. Bennert with it now. Flips it up and into the bench of the Bronx.
That was a near disaster play as Trev came out of his crease. Rosenbaum not able to make the "if you're a goaltender 10, the goal" meme happen tonight. But 2:21 to go. Ryder still dominating in the shot count, 15-5, on pace for 45 shots here tonight, but still has not been able to buy a chance. Has a great block there in front there by McKeach.
That shot blocked again as it goes all the way up into the rafters. One thing that we've seen a lot from the Bronx this year is blocking shots, especially the forward core has really taken it to another level this year in getting in those shooting lanes and those passing lanes of blocking the shots.
And definitely the guys who have blocked the most shots has been everybody on that second line. Dom Cercio comes to mind. TJ Evan, DJ Suker, stalwarts on this team. Cole Schneider, we've seen him block a couple. And Justin Rauch, we've always seen him being able to sacrifice the body.
Yeah, and McKeach getting involved on that as well, as that one's played down and will go for an icing or not on the Bronx. I thought that was going to be an icing. Apparently it was waved off, kept in by Evans, cycles it down and around. Sklar going back to get it in his own end. Cusimano not able to keep that one in as it goes all the way down to Bennert. Bennert collides with Connolly. Bennert still with it, plays it up off the boards. Couldn't get it to Suker. Connolly with it again. He loses an edge. Connolly in front. That one goes through the slot. Suker able to pick it up for Ryder. He plays a cross-ice pass to Suker. Suker into the zone. Plays it back to Cercio. Cercio spins around, looks for options, goes to Suker. Nice saucer pass. Suker with it, looking, walking in. He fires that shot, blocked in front. Had it poked away from him, and it comes out of the zone.
Noticed on this shift and a couple of shifts as Suker loses an edge, we're seeing Cusimano and Bennett really, we've seen both of them crashing the net on that right side, trying to take advantage of the backdoor pass, and that is a Sean Levin textbook move right there, textbook play call. We saw it all last year with Eddie Coyne being in that position, Brennan Convery trying to get a little bit of action, and somebody, no penalty on the play as Suker was looking for a hold there.
As that one trickles on to give Gavorowski off the draw. Under a minute left to go here in this opening frame, and I don't know if you saw it, Trey, but over on the other side of the ice, coming out of the locker room is Yeoman for the Bronx. Has an ice pack to his shoulder. Has his bag all packed up already as that one gets sent all the way down by the Bronx. Pape not able to beat it out.
Yeah, and that's not a good sign if you're a Ryder fan. Yeoman definitely like we're talking about last night, has really been evolving his craft as becoming a defensive defenseman, and now you're down to 4 D-men, so you're going to see Tim on that line a lot. You're going to see maybe they try and put Edelberg out there as a 5th guy, maybe try and play Gresh there to get 3
or
lines
even
going.
McDermott too. I wouldn't be surprised if they moved back. They moved him
They
back.
tried that in the Lehigh game, and the chemistry he's got with Pape and Blazak is centering those 2. I don't think it's a good idea, but you never know. It's, if you get a couple of goals in, you get to experiment a little bit, but hopefully it's not anything too serious for the freshman from nearby Pennington.
That one dumped all the way down and around by McDermott. Going back to get it, Mendham lifts it up and out. 20 seconds left to go here in the period as Wainvig goes back to get it and touches up for the icing. And it looked like Yeoman, when he walked out of the building, had his arm tucked in his shirt with the ice pack on, hoping it might not be a dislocated shoulder, or maybe a collarbone injury,
Yeah,
which would be worst case scenario most likely.
We saw that with Anthony Zito in the past 2 years, and that's not fun. But looks like it's going to be Cusimano and Coyne on the line right now, so Bennett and Coyne, excuse me. So expect Cusimano and Wanvig to be the second blue line.
That puck played around in the near side corner, goes back up to the blue line, taken out by Rosenbaum, pinned just in front of us, and that will do it as a big hit right at the end of the period on Marin by Basson. And that will do it for the first. We are tied at 0 after 1. Shots 15-7 in favor of the Bronx. A very even first period.
Definitely. It doesn't show in the shot count, but Drexel had their moments. They had a couple of chances where they pinned the Bronx into their zone, and Trev saving all 7 shots tonight, but Tyler Richmond has saved all 15, keeping this game knotted up at 0, entering the first intermission.
Either way, we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we'll break down that period a little bit more for you and have the second period of action between the Bronx and the Dragons. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey, presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting, live here on YouTube. After one period of play, we are still tied at 0-0 between the Bronx and the Dragons.
Yeah, and Rider down a skater here officially tonight. Liam Yeoman, we talked with Sean Levin in the intermission. It sounds like it's a shoulder injury, so he's out. Back to 4 D-men here tonight, so Rider's road to victory is just going to be a little bit tougher, especially being short on D-men tonight. But offensively, shots 15-7 in favor of Rider. Looking to break open the scoring here tonight. And we'll see if we saw Ryan Kenna have a couple of good opportunities. We saw Tim Wanvig get a couple of good shots on goal. So we'll see if anybody's able to get their first goals tonight. But this team's just looking for anybody to score at this point.
For sure, as players are ready to go. Erno versus Schneider in the circle. As we get set for the second period puck drop here between the Bronx and the Dragons. And we're off. Off the draw, it's one back by Rider. Coin with it. Plays it up, tipped by the Bronx, in on goal. Schneider, he fires glove down, Roush on the doorstep, couldn't bang it home. Actually, that was McKeach who was there as it's kept in at the blue line. Glove down again by Richmond, and he's jumping on top of it to cover.
That was nearly a tit-for-tat opportunity that we saw last night with Schneider having a great chance in front, couldn't send it home, and McKeach trying to dribble it in just barely, but couldn't get nearly enough mustard on it as the puck went wide of the net. And Richmond able to clear it down, so a quick shot on goal here. 22 seconds in the period already, a great scoring chance for the Bronx.
Face off one back by Rider again. Coin with it at the blue line. Gets it forward to McKeach. Now Schneider with it in the corner. Cycles it back to McKeach. Looking for options. Feeds Cusimano at the blue line. Just plays it into the corner. McKeach there again. Back up to Coin. Coin, nice little toe drag move to walk in. Coin with it, fires, that one saved, and it's cleared out of the zone. Givorowski comes out to play a dangerous pass there, and they score. Trevor with an errant pass there.
Right to Rosenbaum.
I think he meant to get that one a little bit higher up in the air, as Rosenbaum able to just corral it off the pass. As we take another look at it, that puck going all the way down. Givorowski had Cusimano right next to him, but tried to play the stretch pass up off the boards, and it was picked off by Rosenbaum for the easy empty netter.
Yeah, that's a dang it. No other way about it. That's if you're a goaltender, tend the goal, unfortunately.
You beat me to it there, Trey. I was about to say the same thing, as that's one I'm sure Trev will want to have back. Suker walking into the zone now. Suker lost it. Back up to the point. McDermott plays that one in. Looks like McDermott will cycle in on the defense, and they score! Dominic Cercio, just like that, points back to Givorowski, says that one's for you. And we are tied at 1 between the Bronx and the Dragons.
Cercio with a beautiful play right between Richmond's wickets as we take a look at the replay. Great chance there from Suker as he's able to cycle it back to McDermott. McDermott rimming it around the half wall, gets it to Evan. Cercio right at the doorstep through the 5-hole. And just like that, we're tied back at 1. What a sequence. What a minute it has been. And we're not even a minute and a half in the period as Suker with a great chance try to go 5-hole again on Richmond.
Bouncing puck in the corner. Evan with a nice close off. Cercio with it again, trying to dance through the middle, gets taken down. Evan was there trying to get it to the net. Cercio with it a second time to Evan, went through his skates. Nearly had it again right on the edge of the net.
I tell you, TJ, aside from his goal in the dying seconds of last night's game, hasn't been able to buy a goal in the last couple of games.
McDermott not able to handle that one. Bennert looking for options, plays it back up to the point. Dumped back in by the Dragons. Down low, looking for options. It's played around by Rider. Evan with it, trying to get it out of the zone. Getting hounded by Connolly, as now they're able to glove it down and out. Taken back by the Dragons. That went in and goal. A tricky shot goes off of Giverowski's blocker. Nearly beat him. Might have hit Bennett as well. As that one's taken by Evan. Evan has Suker. Suker with it. Across. Evan in front of Pape, but just couldn't get it to his stick. Pass a little too hot to handle. Back the other way. Lurie with it. Trying to feed it back. Wanvig with a good breakup. Pape with the stick check. Trying to get through and get it out. He does. McDermott with it. Or I should say that's Blazak actually. Feeds it to Pape. Pape tried to go to Gresh. Pape with it now. Back up to Wanvig. Wanvig feeds it lower. Gresh with it. Taking McDermott's spot here on this third line as that one's covered up by Richmond.
It looks like they are going to put McDermott on the blue line there with probably either Eddie or Tim, I would say. But already Fox Levin getting crafty with his lines early in the middle frame. It looks like the second line is going to be Pape and Blazak with Gresh centering it. Gresh wins the draw, but it comes out of the zone. Rosenbaum taking it back. It's a 2-on-1, back the other way.
And they score on it. Just like that, Drexel able to put it home. Beating Giverowski blocker side.
That's Basin on the go-ahead goal. A lot of red lights early on this period. We're not even 3 minutes into it as we take a look at the replay. Rosenbaum with it, a great stretch pass there to Basin, and he's able to make a nifty toe drag move and beats Giverowski blocker side, and just like that, Drexel's back on top.
So after no goals in the first 20, we've got 3 goals in the first 4 minutes of this game, or first 3 minutes rather of this game.
Could have a goal in the next couple seconds.
You never know. Always a surprise.
Gotta love ACHA hockey. But Drexel coming out on all cylinders in this period so far. Granted, their first goal, that was a dang it there by Giverowski, but a beautiful setup there to get the go-ahead goal. And this is their first 2 goals this weekend, as they were shut out last night by the Blue Hens of Delaware.
Cusimano with it. Behind his own net, avoids the defender looking for options. Bouncing puck, McDermott trying to take it away, had to glove it down. Plays it up off the high glass, out of the zone. That one dumped back in. McDermott trying to go for the hit, taken away by Drexel yet again. Looking back for options, back up at the blue line. Rudloff dumps it back in. McDermott trying to cycle it around to Kenna. Kenna able to get it up and out. Marin there. Not sure if he got a stick on it. Zito rushing to the puck. Lays the body behind the goal line. Took the brunt of it, though, as he hit the ice. And a big hit there on Kenna. And we're going to get a penalty here. And I think this is going to go against Rudloff.
No, it might be Seaman. He might be arguing it. No, it is going to be Rudloff who's going to the box for tripping. So a big opportunity here for the Bronx to try and tie it up.
It's going to be a roughing call, actually, there. That's going to be a roughing on Rudloff. So Bronx to the power play, looking to tie it here. A big opportunity here for the Bronx to tie this thing up at 2. Face off one back by Ryder. Coin at the point. Plays it down to Schneider. Schneider gets hounded. McDermott with it now. McDermott gets yanked down to the ice. Pape with it. Pape to Blazak. Blazak to Coin. Through the legs, pass to Schneider. Schneider looking for options. Back up to Coin at the blue line. He walks and fires. That one redirected, and they score! Pape on the redirect right in front, and we're tied once again.
Triple P, power play, Pape to tie it up. No surprise there. Like we saw last year, Aaron was all over this on PP1 as we take a look at the replay. Beautiful passing play there from Ryder. It starts off with Wanvig. He'll get it, or Suker, excuse me. He gets it up. Coin with a great chance in front. Great shot from the blue line and a beautiful redirect there from Pape to tie this thing up at 2.
And that was a great passing sequence there from the Bronx at the blue line. Coin and Schneider with some great plays there to get it back to Coin. And Pape left all alone in the middle. No one even near him. was able to get the redirect, as that one's going to go all the way down. Schneider able to beat it out. Schneider with it in the corner, had Rauch on the back door. Schneider got leveled. Rauch on it again, up to Coin at the blue line. Coin tries to get by, defender has to poke it forward to Rauch, bouncing puck up off the high glass and played out of the zone. Back the other way, McDermott cycles it around to McKeach, who gets it into the zone. We're going to get a penalty on the play here, as it's touched up by Drexel.
It's going to be Lurie going to the box. He and Schneider were going at it for the last 30 seconds. And Lurie, not the most disciplined player on this Drexel team. We saw him have 40 penalty minutes last year, and he's already got 23 in 9 games. So it's going to be a slashing call against Lurie, and another power play opportunity for Ryder to try and go up for the first time tonight.
McDermott can't win the face-off. Rudloff trying to move it up and out, kept him by Coin at the hash marks. Coin walking in, cycles down low, trying to pin it up against the glass. Pape comes in to help him, pitches it around to the hash marks, not cleared by Drexel. That was kept in by Schneider at the blue line. He keeps it in once again, feeds it across to Blazak, but couldn't handle the pass. Blazak to Coin. Coin being chased back into his own end by Basin. Basin lays it to Schneider. Schneider, nice edge work to get through the middle. Uses some speed, gets into the zone. Schneider looking to set up here, feeds it across to Blazak. 1:15 left to go in the man advantage for the Bronx. Puck pops out right to the slot, kept in by Blazak, or not, as it bounced over his stick.
Yeah,
An unlucky bounce there.
That was a knuckle puck there from Rosenbaum, who was able to clear it out. But back up to Kenna, back the other way. Kenna looking for it off of the Richmond's pads, right in front, and it's sent a mile over the bar by Schneider.
McKeach with it again, across to Coin. Coin trying to walk in, has to pull back at the hash marks, has Suker jumping on. Coin with it again, walking in, fires that one redirected in front, and it's cleared by the Dragons.
Oh, Kenna with 2 great opportunities right in front, had the partial breakaway, but couldn't get it through the pads and was looking for the redirect there right on the doorstep. Kenna has been snake bitten all season long. The freshman from Bantam, Connecticut, still looking for his first goal of his collegiate career.
Down to 20 seconds left to go of the power play here for the Bronx. Bouncing puck, Kenna in on it again. Evan there lays the hit. Suker trying to get it back, able to keep it in the zone. Evan with it, trying to turn it around, opts to play it back down into the corner. Kenna is there. 8 seconds left to go on the power play. Kenna not able to keep it. Drexel not able to get it out of the zone. Evan tried to play it through the sticks. Couldn't do so. Knocked around. McKeach gets it to Kenna. Power play over. Back to 5-on-5. Kenna cycling. Kenna looking at the blue line. Wraps all the way around. Plays it around the net. McKeach to press for the Bronx. Kenna lays the hit. Kept in at the blue line by Bennert. Bennert chips that one behind the goal. Evan was there, out of gas though, as he was on for the power play. Now taken by Drexel back the other way. Connolly with it. Connolly lays it off, looking to shoot. That one denied. Back the other way. Cercio not able to handle it. Taken back by the 7 of Scalar. Trying to play quickly the other way. He sends it all the way down. Beating out the icing is Search. Search looking for the wrapper, and Gavorowski able to stop it. And he covers up for the whistle.
Searching for the 5-hole opportunity on Gavorowski, but he's got his pad pinned to the bar. 12:13 to go in the middle frame, and it has been a wild period so far. 4 goals, 2 for each side. But Ryder dominating in the shot count, 21-9 in favor of the Bronx.
Coin with it off the draw. Up to Blazak. Tries to feed Pape with it into the zone. Not able to get by a defender. Still fighting for it at the hash marks, though. Pape tries to cycle around, but Jones able to take it away. Good job by Cusimano to close out the door. Gresh dumps it further back to Blazak. Blazak looking for options, goes down to Pape. Couldn't find him. Scalar is there. Blazak with it once again. Blazak to Pape. They cross up. Looking for options. Coin pinches. Had it taken away. Not out of the zone. That was Pape. Puts it towards the goal. Trickles wide off the redirect in front by Flexure. Now pinned in the corner. Gresh trying to dig it out. taken away by Search. Back the other way, 2-on-1 opportunity. Jones with it. He fires, saved by Givarowski with the pad.
A wicked wrister there from Jones, and Trev able to steer it aside with the pads. A great save off of a heck of a shot.
He had Quinn with him, looking, walking, and trying to get through in on goal. Drexel with it on goal. Another pad save by Trevor. That was Basin with it.
Oh, and he was looking for the 5-hole again, so Drexel been looking for that between the wicket shot that Givarowski's been a little bit weak to, as that puck will go all the way into the rafters, scaring our
Thought that was
TD.
coming towards us.
Thankfully, the stanchion was there, but that was a pretty loud bang for us up there.
I thought that was coming right for Colton, right next to us here, our stream engineer.
Can we keep the puck on the ice, please?
I tell you, dude, your eyes were as wide as dinner plates there. That's insane. Rosenbaum loses his stick. He breaks it off the face-off.
Kept in by Drexel, bouncing puck, cleared away by Schneider. McKean's trying to get there. Taken away by Erno. Bouncing puck, Rauch tried to flip it into the zone, didn't get all of it. Rauch throws a hit, Schneider with it, has McKean with him on the opposite side. Schneider with a toe drag shot gets blocked in front. That was blocked by Sullivan at the point now, walking in, that shot fired right in front, covering up, loose puck. Couldn't cover it, Schneider was there, couldn't get all of the control on it. Back the other way, Wanvik trying to get back on the 2-on-1. That one broken up by McDermott on the back check. McKean with it now. Tried to play it up and out of the zone, couldn't do so. That shot fired, fought off by Givarowski and goes into the netting.
Good waffle board from Trev, and a good back check there from McDermott, definitely slotting into his blue liner role well in this period so far. Pairing there with Wanvik, and a good back check from there. We typically don't see him on the blue line, but with Yoan being out and Padula not being in the lineup for tonight, you're down a couple of D-men. You got to start thinking a little bit craftily.
Coin with it again off the face-off. Trying to keep it away. He's able to do so. Feeds it across. Was looking for Zito. Zito flips it into the zone. Marin is there. Marin around to Kenna. Kenna pinned against the boards by Mendham. Able to dig it out was Marin. Zito not able to handle the bouncing puck. Trying to get it back up to the point. He's able to keep it. Dances around a few players down to Marin. Marin in front, goes back up to the blue line. Benner looking to shoot. He does that one, redirected in front by Kenna. Goes wide. Bouncing puck. Marin with it again. Sharp angle shot. Tricky shot there as Kenna was on the doorstep yet again. Benner able to keep it in. Fires a shot in on goal, knocked aside. Bouncing puck. Kenna trying to get there. Collides with Lemire. As a big hit there from Marin on Lemire. Cleared out or not, as I thought that was going to be cleared by Drexel. Benner was able to keep it in, now taken by Jones. Back the other way now. Quinn with it for Drexel, waiting for help, cycles it down low. Benner goes to get it for Ryder. Feeds it up to Marin, bouncing puck. He's out of gas, couldn't get it up to Kenna. Forwards going off for the Bronx. Taken by Benner, goes up to Evan now. Evan up to Suker, bouncing puck as Cercio comes on. Cercio tried to go back to Evan in front. Coin there, tries to glove it away. Able to keep it in the zone, and we're going to get a hand pass call here as Cercio touched it with 8:27 left to go here in the second period.
Again, Ryder dominating on shots on goal, 23-10 in favor of the Bronx. Tyler Richmond, he's let 2 in so far, but he has stood really, really well, especially being the backup goaltender for this Drexel unit. He has done a bang-up job between the pipes, keeping this team in his game, and his team has helped him out so far. They're tied at 2. We'll see if Ryder's able to having a big hit there from Cercio. He just leveled Sotero Edu right to the ice and back the other way. Had an opportunity, but it was a 1-on-2 opportunity there for Cercio, and he couldn't get it to go.
That was a big hit there from Cercio. Clean open ice as McDermott fires that one wide. Great opportunity there for Mark, but just couldn't put it home as Suker with it now. He opts to just dump in, try to go to work down low. Back to get it is Scalar. Not able to keep it in the zone, or the Bronx back the other way. Rosenbaum with it, trying to dance through a good closeout there by Cusimano. some stand-up defense from Cusimano as we're going to get a whistle here. We've got some
Now
pushing and shoving
Rudloff
going
getting
on
into
too.
it with a couple of skaters there, and Bronx wanted a too many call, but face-off is going to come to just out of the zone.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're going to get it. Face-off just outside the Bronx blue line. Face-off won back by Drexel. They opt to dump in off the stick of Rudloff into the corner now. Drexel with it again. Just under the hash marks, Wanvig threw a nice hit. Wanvig with it again, able to keep that puck away. Gets hit hard in the corner. Two players collide. That was Wanvig and Erno. Wanvig with it again. Able to get it up ice. Blazak with it now. Blazak with it, trying to drive around a defender. Pulls up below the low circle. Back to Wanvig at the point. Wanvig tried to get it across the coin. Wanvig, or I should say Coin, lays it up to Gresh now. Gresh to Wanvig. Wanvig bouncing puck, able to get the puck forward, get it back up to Gresh. Gresh into the zone. Nice little dance-through move, gets it back to Pape. Pape, as the puck gets cleared out, Wanvig still trying to fight for it, able to keep it. Calming things down as Pape as he just dumps in. And we're going to get a whistle here.
It's going to be Basin going to the box for hooking, so another power play opportunity coming for the Bronx. As Basin goes to the sin bin for the second time tonight.
Another opportunity here for the Bronx on the power play. Second unit is going to start this one for the Bronx here on the man advantage.
And they've had a couple of good opportunities so far. PP1 got a goal already with Aaron Pape. So you give McKeach, Kenna, and all these new guys a little bit of a chance to stretch their legs out, get an opportunity to open up this power play, as Benner's not going to be able to keep that in. It trickles all the way down to the red line with Benner back to track back.
Benner with it, plays it to Evan. Evan up to McKeach, lays it for Suker. Suker into the zone. Suker wraps around. Tried to get set up but couldn't do so. Kenna able to poke it. Evan going to pinch here as that one's cleared yet again by the Dragons. Gavorowski wraps that one around to Suker. Lays it back to Benner. Benner up to Evan. Evan across, had that pass picked. Has to go back and get it again. Evan up off the boards. Stopped there by Rosenbaum. Evan with it again. Gets it only as far as Rudloff. McKeach into the zone. Now he gets taken down. We're going to get another call now here as Rudloff is going to go to the box. It's going to be a tripping call on Rudloff. So we'll have a 5-on-3 for the Bronx for 56 seconds.
And a good opportunity here for Ryder to take the lead as Rudloff will go for his second penalty of the night. First time in a while we've seen a long 5-on-3 opportunity for Ryder. 56 seconds of it. It'll be Pape, McDermott, and Coin and Blazak, and I think, no, it's going to be Schneider who's got the puck right now on this first 5-on-3 unit.
Across to Blazak, trying to get the shot off. Back up to Coin at the blue line. 40 seconds left, a 5-on-3 across to Schneider. He's walking and fires, and he scores! Rings it off the iron and into the net. And Cole Schneider puts the Bronx up 3-2.
Bar down, top bunk where Mama puts her zinnies. A beautiful wrist shot from Cole Schneider. His first in a couple of games. And just like that, second time tonight on the power play. Bronx up for the first time here.
Looking at the replay here, Coin gets it across to Schneider. Walks in, rips it, puts it in off the iron. A great shot for Schneider. Goal number 7 of the year, 17th point of the year.
And Schneider came into the season with about 60 points. He's going to gain 100 points by his senior year. He might gain 100 points by the end of this year. He has been lights out offensively and has really worked on his defensive craft. So Schneider really molding himself into an all-around great player, and you saw it on the power play.
Coin with it again. Bronx still on the power play. That shot blocked by Rudloff. Or actually, that was blocked. I think that was blocked by Seaman with the stick. And the Bronx still on the power play here with 1:18 left to go on the man advantage. 24 shots now on the board for the Bronx compared to 10 for the Drexel Dragons.
Yeah, we've seen this in years past, how the Bronx have been lights out in the second period, and we're seeing it in this game. Bit of a discussion on...
Or it actually seems like it seems like there's a goalie equipment malfunction here. Seems like Richmond is having some trouble with his glove. As the Schneider goal being announced here. 4:47 left to go here in the second period. Coin and Blazak with the assists. Coin back down to Schneider again, back up to Coin at the blue line. Coin with it down to Blazak. Blazak looking to fire, goes back up to Coin, walking in down to Schneider again. Same spot, trying to feed it in front. That one gets cleared away. Minute left to go on the power play. Coin with it to Schneider, walking in, looking in front. McDermott was there on the doorstep, but couldn't put it home. Bronx still with it in the zone. Coin with it. He fires through traffic. McDermott there, and that one's cleared out.
Great opportunity there from McDermott right in the paint, trying to get a greasy goal there. Another great opportunity on the redirect.
Blazak back the other way. Breakaway chance, and he pops the bottle. Blazak, what a snipe. Makes it a 4-2 game on the power play. Bronx take a 2-goal lead.
This power play is cooking tonight. 3 out of 4 goals scored on the man advantage. As we take a look at the replay, Schneider taking it down from his own end, the stretch pass to Blazak, and right there, beautiful bar down goal that pops the bottle, the celly to boot, and Ryder up 4-2 with 4:10 to go in the middle frame. What a period for the Bronx.
Yeah, and on that celly, it's like Blazak knew there was a camera looking right at him, pointed right at us. Puck back out the other way, dumped back in by Drexel. Jones has to come out of the zone. That one played ahead by McDermott. Marin got it forward. Cusimano with it again. Marin with it now. Plays it across to Zito. Zito walking in. Zito looking to shoot. He fires. Rebound chance. Gloved it down. Careened in on goal. And Richmond makes the save.
Zito shot that directly at his mask, and I personally would have tried to aim that a little bit towards his glove side, because all of the power play goals so far have been glove side on Richmond. So just trying to beat that glove, and you know that's a weak spot on him. Try to take as much advantage of it as you can.
Face-off won by Ryder, trying to turn it around. Marin tried to put that one towards the net. Zito lays a hit. Puck goes by Kenna. Over into the corner. Sullivan there, able to move it up ice. A nice hit there from Kenna, able to get the puck back. Kenna, he fires, goes off the mask of Richmond and out of play. Had to fight that one off. A tough wrist shot there from Kenna.
Yeah, that was a hard shot there from Kenna. Nearly broke Richmond's mask right there.
And Kenna screaming as he went back to the bench. Still looking for his first of the season. Been a little bit snake bitten here to start the year. Coming in to game number 13 of the season, as that one is going to go all the way down for an icing as Suker goes back to get it.
Yeah, him, Yeoman, and Edelberg, the only new summer recruits who have yet to light the lamp this season. And again, Ken has been showing a lot of chemistry on that fourth line. It's just not been able to put the puck in the back of the net. But we saw it with Cusimano, we saw it with Benner. Once you get your first goal, it's going to come like magic.
Face-off won by Drexel. Taken back away by Ryder. We're going to get another penalty here, as that one's covered by Richmond. It's going to be a roughing call. Not sure who this is going to go. So it looks like it might be TJ Evan. And it will be, as Evan will go to the box here for roughing.
Surprised that was a roughing call, but Either way, Drexel to their power play of their own, but seen a lot of odd man opportunities here for both teams. A lot of penalties being taken by Drexel and a lot of penalties being taken by Ryder so far. So a lot of power play opportunities for both teams. Drexel looking to draw within one before entering the second intermission.
Drexel with it. Coin trying to get the puck away there. Cercio with it, and he clears. Richmond lays it off for Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum has to turn it around with Rausch all over him. Rosenbaum gets it back from Mendham. Rosenbaum trying to gain some speed through the neutral zone. Gets it into the zone, streaks on through, tries to drive around Bennett. He does. Coin trying to get a poke check in, couldn't do so back up at the point. Scholar fires that one in, and they score! Back within one on the power play.
Jeff Quinn there picking up the loose change right in the low slot, and like we said, only takes one.
Able to beat Givarowski, glove side on that tip-in goal. Rosenbaum doing a good job to drive hard around, and that shot from the blue line on the rebound, beating Givarowski. Right time, right place for Jeff Quinn. 4th point of the year, first goal of the season.
I think that might be the first of his career. You saw Basin throw the puck to the bench, so Quinn, I think the sophomore from Rockaway, New Jersey, with his first career goal. Congratulations to him.
Back the other way, Bronx with it, trying to feed it in on goal. That one saved in front, puck still loose on the rebound, trickles wide off of Rauch's chance. A great opportunity there for the Bronx, still in the zone now, bouncing around. Kipton looking for options. McKeach there. McKeach tries to play it back to Schneider. Bouncing again. McKeach tried to put it towards the net. Great shift there from McKeach to apply some pressure as back the other way goes Drexel with just under 2 to play here in the second period. And we'll get a whistle for offsides here on Drexel.
Been a lot of goals in this period, 7 total in the middle frame. Should be one heck of a third period after this. But what a season it's been so far. And just what a weekend, what a change of a weekend. We saw a similar close game last night between Ryder and Rowan, and now despite Ryder having 31 shots on goal, 20 more than Drexel, they're still only up by 1 goal. So Richmond, again, doing a whale of a job keeping his team in the game, and they have responded with some really good chances. 3 goals on 11 shots is really uncharacteristic for Trev.
Well, I mean, that first one is a bit of a gimme goal for the Dragons, so it still counts on the scoreboard, though, despite it being a bit of an oddball goal. Coin trying to play that one forward. Going to it now. Fletcher not able to handle it as Coin applies some pressure. Blazak able to keep it in at the hash marks. Fighting for it down low, taken away now by Scalar. He cycles it around. Gresh pressing as well as Blazak. Not able to keep it in, taken back out by Jones. Jones the other way, has Quinn with him, trying to feed it back to Jones. Sticked aside by Givarowski. Gresh nearly got leveled there in the corner, trying to fight for it again. McDermott comes in to help him. Under a minute to go now here in the second period. Blazak with it, moves it up to Pape. Tries to get it back to Gresh. Gresh into the zone, opts to just dump in, trying to get the last change out here for the Bronx. Puck played back the other way. McDermott with it. He dumps in. 30 seconds left to go here in the period as Cercio wipes out hard. Nearly took his helmet off as it's played back the other way for Drexel. They try and play it in quickly. McDermott to the corner. Fighting there with Erno. They go down together. Suker lays a hit in the corner, knocks down a body. Evan trying to dig it out as well. Can't do so. Rudloff with it. He fires that one wide. Down to 10 seconds left to go here in the second period. Bouncing puck goes towards the net, back across, looking in on goal. Givarowski with a huge save just as the period comes to a close. That one cleared all the way down, and that will do it for the period. And I wonder if we're going to get
we're not going to have any more time as they blew the buzzer before before time officially expired, and that's because the buzzers don't work here, so they got to manually press it downstairs, and they misjudged it by about half a second. But end of the second period, Ryder leading by a mere goal, 4-3, 32-11. The shots on goal. What a period, Carollo.
Yeah, what a period. 7 goals in the middle frame combined between the teams. Ryder taking the 1-goal, 3-4 lead into the second intermission. 32 shots to 11, like you said, in favor of the Bronx. But either way, we're going to step aside, take a short break. When we come back, we'll break down that period a little bit more for you and have the third period of action between the Bronx and the Dragons. Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rider Bronx Ice Hockey presented by Breakout Sports Broadcasting live here on YouTube. After 2 periods of play, the Bronx lead 4-3 over the Drexel Dragons.
Yeah, definitely one heck of a period, a huge goal-scoring period for both teams, in which they scored 4 goals for Rider and 3 goals for the Dragons. Rider with 32 shots on goal compared to Drexel's 11. Definitely looking to get a couple more chances to go back past Tyler Richmond here tonight. But that's been the story of the night. Richmond's been keeping his team in the game, and Drexel only down by a goal. So Rider going to try and step on the gas here a little bit and put this game to bed here.
And coming into this third period here, looking to get some insurance here coming into this third. Bronx looking to get on another winning streak.
And they'll definitely need it going into the Fall Showcase next weekend with Virginia Tech, North Carolina, and UNC up on tap here next weekend. North Carolina, it's NC State and UNC along with Virginia Tech. But we're underway here for the third period.
That one dumped in by the Bronx. They will get a tip on it. McKeach with it, looking for Rouch in the middle. McKeach wrapping all the way around, tried to go back up to Coyne. He's able to keep it and get shoved. Someone broke a stick, or at least lost it. Schneider right out in front. That one goes just wide. Off the rebound. Schneider was looking for Rouch, but couldn't get it to him in time.
Schneider's had a couple of really good chances in this game so far. He's already got one in the back of the net, looking for a second of the night.
Coyne up to Rouch, tried to find Cusimano with it, walks in, fires, and we're going to get an offside call here on the Bronx.
Yeah, Cusimano just barely offsides there by about a half a skate length. So draw will come out of the zone. It looks like it's going to be Evan versus Seaman on the draw. McDermott and Bennett back on the blue line as a deep pair. McDermott's been doing a great job tonight, playing in an unfamiliar role on that blue line with Yeoman going out in the first period.
Back the other way, Connolly with it, trying to get around. McDermott can't do so. Good closeout by McDermott, and good stick check as well. Suker with it now, up to Cercio. Cercio, McDermott crashing, tries to get it to him. McDermott on the backhand, trying to jam it in on the rebound chance at the side of the net. That one cleared as it goes out of play. Think that ringed around up off the glass and out into the netting.
Just barely caught the glass there. Lucky break there for the Dragons, avoiding the delay of game goal. 18:51 to go in the final frame. Riders still up 4-3 over the Dragons. Face off to the right-hand side of Tyler Richmond. It'll be Jones and Evan on the draw. Once again, that second line remaining out there for Rider.
Referees had to get a fresh puck as that one went out in on goal. Cercio trying to drive to the net. A big save there by Richmond, and he jumps on top of it on the second chance opportunity. Cercio trying to push that thing home, but just couldn't bury it as that second line goes off. The new look third line with Gresh slotting in where McDermott would be.
Yeah, we saw Gresh really blend in with the fourth line over the last couple of games with both Kenna and Zito. And right now he's taking McDermott's spot, with McDermott being on the blue line for tonight. And if Yeoman's injury is long-term, we might see McDermott on that blue line for a while, or we might see Gresh trying to play some D minutes here. But right now doing a good job at center as he pickpockets Sklar there on the half wall.
McDermott put that one in on goal. Pape there on the redirect. Nearly had a second redirection goal of the game as that one goes up into the netting.
That was a dangerous play there in front, but Richmond was able to bat it out of there. He's seen a couple of those dangerous plays here tonight, and he's done a stand-up job between the pipes for the Dragons, keeping them in this contest.
Face-off one back up to McDermott. He fires that one blocked. Coyne has to track it down in the neutral zone. Coyne back to McDermott. McDermott nearly lost the handle there as that one went to Jones, taken by Pape now. Pape Up to Blazak, back to Pape. They play in together. Trying to get it forward, can't do so. Taken back by the Dragons. Back the other way, Scalar with it. He fires, was looking for a redirect from Rosenbaum. Kept in the zone by Erno. Bouncing puck taken away there by the Bronx and cleared. Going back to get it, Scalar. Cusimano pressing. Kenna not able to keep it in. Zito with it. Tries to turn it around to Kenna. Kenna tried to play back to Zito on the blind pass. Taken back the other window, trying to get through on a breakaway. Cusimano trying to get to Gavorowski with the breakaway save.
Rudloff had a great chance there in the low slot as someone's going to go down. I couldn't tell who that was. It was Coin that may have gotten tripped there by Erno. No call on the play as a 3-on-2 back the other way. Zito in with it.
Zito with it, was looking for Marin in front. Kept in at the blue line by Coin. Coin wrapping down low, had it poked away by Rosenbaum. Picked off by Zito, who was covering at the blue line. He dumps in. Marin to press. Kenna there as well, trying to get the puck back, can't do so. Looking to go for the hit was Zito. Back the other way now into the zone. Driving there, Gavorowski makes another save. That shot there from Seaman, as I think that might have been Search who went in hard to the net.
Yeah, that was a little love tap there from Marin, and searching for a penalty there, but he's not going to get one. Still 4-3 to go, or with 4-3 is your score with 16:38 to go in the third period, and a couple of good chances in front there for Drexel already in this period.
Looking another one there. That one sent wide. Bronx up to 37 shots here on the night, breaking the 35 magic number. Only 12 shots here for Drexel. 3 still on the board. Bronx still up by a goal. 16:26 left to go here in the third period as that one played across. Going all the way down to Lehmeyer. Lehmeyer had it, lost it, trying to play it in front with Schneider. Lehmeyer trying to keep it away from him again. Lehmeyer lifts it up and out. McKean's able to get there, though. He gets it into the zone, avoids a hit from Lehmeyer. McKean plays it to Schneider. Able to get it back to Rauch now in the corner. Rauch has it in his skates. Trying to move it. Bennett was calling for it behind him. It's taken by Lehmeyer. Not cleared out of the zone, though, as Bennett kept it in. Bouncing puck now taken back out by the Dragons. Lehmeyer with it, trying to walk in. Couldn't go by Bennett. Trying to cycle it in front. Schneider doing a good job on the back check, bouncing around. That shot fired by Lehmeyer again. Gavorowski makes the pad save. McDermott with it now. Up off the high glass and cleared. Going back to get it is Jones. Jones across, was looking for Lurie. Played back up for Evan. Evan has Suker on the pass, looking to center it. Over to Cercio, couldn't get it to him, though. Lucky that puck went far enough as the defense was changing for the Bronx. Suker with it, wires a slap shot. It gets deflected in front by Scalar and goes out of play.
Yeah, Jack Lemire was all over the ice on that throughout that entire shift. Had a great back check, had a great forecheck, had a great opportunity in front, trying to go take the short side chance on Trev, but couldn't get it to go. And a lot of these Drexel forwards have been playing lights out here tonight. It's showing on the scoreboard right now as that's going to be batted out of the air by Coin. They're not going to call it a hand pass, as that was just clearly just whacked out by Coin's mitt.
Well, they didn't call it a hand pass because no one touched it for the Bronx.
That is true.
But I'm surprised they didn't call an offside there, or at least a delayed offside, as Evan was still in the zone. Wanvik fighting for that puck, wraps it to Evan, trying to get it out. He does, and it will go all the way down for an icing on the Bronx. With 14:32 left to go here in the third period.
I'd say it's been a pretty fun game so far.
Yeah, it's certainly been a fun one here on Pink in the Rink night. Has been a very, very close game. has been a fun game to call. I'm sure it's been a fun game to watch for all of you at home as Rudloff takes a shot, glove down by Givarowski through traffic.
Yeah, there was about 3 skaters right in front of Givarowski, and he was able to flash the leather and bring the puck down. So we'll redo the face-off, shave about 5 or so seconds off the clock, and we'll redo it. Drexel still down by a goal, approaching the midway point through the third period.
Puck wrapped all the way around. Blazak with it. Looking for options, trying to find Pape. Back out the other way, couldn't do so. Rudloff steers it aside. Taken back by the Dragons. Looking to shoot Givarowski. Waffle boards that into the corner. McDermott looking for Pape. Plays it back to McDermott. Up off the boards and out of the zone. Back the other way. Foot race for Gresh. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Over to Blazak. Blazak, the pass was behind him. Gresh comes in to try and dig that puck out. Blazak there as well, still fighting for it in the corner. He gets pushed around. Gresh able to dig it out. Blazak still pinned there. Gresh with it again. Gresh tried to center it in front, goes back up to the blue line. Cusimano with it, fires that one, redirected up into the netting.
We've seen a lightning-fast back check from this Dragons team all night long. The biggest reason that Ryder is only up by a goal right now has been this incredible back check by this Drexel team. You saw it right there with Rudloff being able to break up the 2-on-1 opportunity. Gresh trying to slide it over to Marin, but couldn't get it to go. And Gresh has done a really good job of generating a lot of plays as that shot by Zito is directed away and back out of the zone.
And it's going to go all the way down into the Bronx end for an icing as McDermott touches up.
And that's been kind of the Achilles heel of this Bronx team for a couple of games this season, has been that kind of like slow forecheck that they've kind of had, and the other teams are taking advantage of that with a lightning fast back check. And you can say back the other way as that puck clearly went in the Drexel bench, but we're going to play on here.
I think that hit actually the top of the bench. But we continue. That one lifted into the zone by Edelberg. Edelberg seeing his first minutes of the night. Zito with it, walking, and that one goes wide. Was looking for Kenna. He's ailing a little bit. Might have caught that one in the side. That one by Bennett, blocked in front. Kenna still trying to fight for it. Lays it back to Edelberg. The grad student gets hit in the corner. Zito trying to keep it, able to steer it aside. Fires one in on goal. It goes just wide. Tried to put it near side in the post. Coyne with it, walking in, trying to get to the high slot. Fires it wide. Edelberg there. Edelberg to Kenna. Kenna to Coyne. Coyne with it, able to keep it in just on the blue paint. Had it poked away. Benner with it, got clearly slashed. That shot fired, redirected as Benner got a stick knocked out of his hand. We continue on. Zito still with it. Looking around on the backhand. Looking for someone to go to. Bennett at the blue line. Bennett opts to cycle it. Edelberg there. Edelberg got pushed to the ice. Gets it back up to the blue line there. Coyne walking in. Coyne fires. That one blocked in front. What a block there by the number 2 of Flexure. Right in on goal. Kenna there again. Kenna dancing around a tired group out. Kenna walking and trying to put it top shelf, but it goes over the net.
What a sequence there for both teams, but especially Ryder pinning Drexel into their zone for a solid minute and a half. Looking like a power play for the Bronx, but incredible defense from the Dragons, preventing them from going ahead in the scoring, and a massive block there from Dylan Flexure right in the high slot from a mammoth chance there from Ryan Kenna. Kenna should have drawn 2 penalties in that sequence as Schneider's going to get bodied in the dot, but Kenna can't catch a break here tonight.
That one cleared up off the high glass and out of the zone. Back the other way. Rosenbaum fires that one over the bar. Puck still in the zone, though. Rosenbaum with it again. Had it poked away by McDermott. He's able to corral it. Goes back up to the blue line. Menham back to Rosenbaum. Spinning around at the hash marks. Back up to Menham again. He fires a shot. It's blocked by McKeach. Cusimano wraps it around, but not out. Kept him by Menham. Back to Rosenbaum once again. McDermott with it now. able to keep that one away, move it up and out. Rauch has Schneider crashing to the net, feeding Schneider, couldn't get it to him. We're going to get a delayed penalty here. McKeach fires that one towards the goal, and as Drexel touches up, we're going to get a penalty to the Dragons. It's going to be a slashing call here on Drexel.
It might be Mendham. I think it is going to be Mendham going to the sin bin here tonight. So another power play opportunity for Ryder. They're 3 for 4 tonight so far. And another great opportunity for Ryder that they need to capitalize on to get the insurance goal here with 11:06 to go in the third period. It's not a must-score. It's not a must-score power play, but it certainly feels like it with how defensive Drexel has been, as that shot is going to get deflected off of Seaman's stick and into the netting. That was Coyne with a haymaker of a wrister.
That was a great block there in front there from Seaman. Has done a really good job of blocking that high slot shooting lane, taking away all the opportunities for the defenseman at the blue paint. Blazak back up to Coyne, plays it across to Schneider. Schneider walking and feeds it across on the doorstep, and they score! Mark McDermott on the power play, taps it in right on the back door. And the Bronx go up 5-3.
And you see the piano key smile from McDermott there. He's been playing in an unfamiliar position tonight on the blue line. But on the power play, he's back in that center spot, and it finally pays off. Nice cycle there from the Bronx. Schneider sends it right in front, and McDermott right on the doorstep picks up the loose change and puts it in the 4x6. Ryder up 5-3 with 10:50 to go on in the third period. Another power play goal for Ryder in this contest. It is muy fuego.
What a pass there from Schneider as well on that play. A perfect seam pass as Evan into the zone now. Gets that one knocked away from him. Kept in by Coyne, feeds it back in on goal. Took a funny bounce off of Richmond. Great saucer pass back the other way. Rosenbaum able to get on the end of it, but it's going to be called for offside.
Yeah, and Rosenbaum knew he had a great opportunity if he was just able to keep that in the blue paint. But it's going to be an offsides coming into the neutral zone with 10:28 to go as the McDermott power play goal gets announced.
Coyne with it. Tried to find Cercio. Evan Cercio back the other way. 2-on-0. Cercio walks in, and a big glove save there from Richmond, flashing the leather.
That was a great opportunity from Cercio right there. An even bigger save from Richmond, keeping Drexel with a slimmer of hope in this game. I think Evan might have wanted a little tic-tac-toe pass from Cercio to try and get the 6th of the night, but it's going to stay 5-3 here.
I was thinking the exact same thing, Trey. They were right next to each other. I'm surprised they didn't try to do that. Cercio tried to put that one top shelf, as we're going to get a delayed penalty here on the Bronx, and I think Evan is going to go to the box here for a trip.
Yeah. Evan not happy with the call. Suker really showing some emotion here right now. Evan with his 2nd of the night, and he can't catch a break. A lot of these Bronx have been snake bitten throughout the majority of the night. The only ones who seem to be not snake bitten are the ones on the power play. Pape, McDermott, Blazak, Schneider.
Well, you need your big guns like that to contribute on the man advantage. But now to the man advantage go the Dragons, looking to get within one again. That pass across, looking, Seaman fires that one, glove down by Givorowski. Another big save on the rebound chance. Puck still there. Fed back up to the point. Connolly feeds it up to Rudloff. He puts one in on goal, fought off by Givorowski with the mask. As that one cleared out, Bronx were looking for a call as Bennett went down. Back out to Rudloff at the point. He's not able to keep it in at the blue line. Rudloff had it picked off by Blazak. He turns it up and clears it down the ice. 1:15 left to go here on the man advantage for the Dragons. Back the other way. Seaman pulls up low circle, trying to play back up to the point, couldn't do so. Still fighting for it down low with McDermott. Seaman able to get it away again. Has Rudloff at the blue line. Rudloff with it. Down low to Seaman. Over to the other point. That shot fired. Glove down by Givorowski. That shot from Sullivan. Seen clearly by Trevor as he makes the save with 50 seconds left to go on the power play. 8:52 left to go here in the third period.
Yeah, Trev's really stepped up his game in the third period, with Drexel having 8 shots in the third frame alone. He steered all 8 away, as that puck is going to be cleared down by the ice by Cusimano.
Richmond lays that one off for Scalar. Scalar was being pressured by McKeach, had to pull back. Down to 30 seconds left to go of the power play for the Dragons. Scalar gets in, wraps that puck all the way around. Cusimano with a good stick lift, but it's kept in by Drexel. Down low, Basin looking for it, sends it back up to the point, nearly taken away by Schneider, looking for the stretch pass, in on goal, trying to get the shot up here. Borowski makes the save. That went right through the crease, kept in at the point. That shot fired, redirected wide. Schneider trying to get to it again as it goes out of play. And I think the faceoff might come out of the zone here.
I think you might be right, and we'll see where the refs decide to put it, and it's going to come outside of the zone with a mere 8 seconds to go on the Evan Tripping minor. Time winding down for Drexel to try and draw within a goal, and we saw this last night with Ryder with the rolls in the opposite direction. Ryder was the one playing uphill last night, and now tonight it's all about shutdown defense, and they've got to shut down this Drexel attack.
And a big clear there from McDermott. Sends it the length of the ice. And we're back to 5-on-5. Kenna with it again. Sent it right out in front. On the doorstep was Zito. Couldn't put it into the net, though. Zito trying to get that puck back. Throws a check. Kept in at the point by Marin. Cusimano with it. Wraps it all the way around to Zito. Zito looking for options. Back up to the blue line for McDermott there. Winds up a blast. That one goes wide.
That was nearly redirected into his own net by Rudloff.
Kenna with it again. Trying to cycle around, looking for Zito. Cusimano with a good pinch to keep it in the zone, walking in, trying to feed it across. Had Marin on the doorstep there on the opposite side. They cross up with each other. Cusimano walking, tried to play it back to Marin, and it's taken away by Rudloff. Rosenbaum back the other way, trying to get by McDermott. Throws a nice hit on him, able to get the puck back. Kenna wraps it around and out of the zone. Scalar plays that up off the boards. Picking it up is Zito. Zito walking and fires off the stick of Richmond. Kenna with it again. This fourth line still out doing a lot of offensive generation as that one nearly bounced to Marin for a good chance. Marin on it again. Below the goal line. Has Coyne at the blue line. Feeds it to him. Coyne walking and looking to shoot. Gets by a defenseman. Walking in again. Tries to get it right in front. That one right there for Kenna. Couldn't put it on the net. Zito in front, went down on one. He got hit in front as we're going to get a penalty here on Zito as he slashed Rudloff in a bad area. That's a bad penalty.
That might be a spearing penalty there against
And
Zito.
Zito's going to get thrown out here. He's going to get kicked out of this game. It's going to be a 5-minute major and a 10-minute misconduct. So Zito will go to the locker room after that spear. That's a bad spear, a bad penalty to take for Zito here with just 6:33 left to go in this game. Bronx will be on the penalty kill for nearly the rest of this game.
Yeah, that's just not a smart penalty to take, especially with a score like that. And, you know, Rudloff has been trying to get in everybody's heads tonight, and he finally got to Zito, unfortunately, and just out of nowhere, spearing him right in the nether regions there, unfortunately. But that's just not a good penalty to take whatsoever. And Riders got their work cut out for them. 5 minutes of uninterrupted power play time for Drexel, and they've already scored twice on the man advantage so far. So starts off with a clear. Riders got their work cut out for them.
Richmond with it, wraps it around his goal. Sklar opts to skate in himself through the neutral zone. Cercio nearly got a poke onto it, but decided to track back. Rauch pressured as well. Cercio Sklar opts to dump in. Givarowski comes out to play it, wraps it to Coin. He's not able to handle the puck as he throws a hit. Surprised no penalty was called on that, as that was a pretty clear hit from behind. As that shot, Givarowski makes the save. On the rebound, Bennett able to get there from his knees. Couldn't get the clear, though. Sklar fires, saved by Givarowski. Kept in the zone, looking to go back up to Sklar at the point. Knocked down by Cercio. Plays it off the boards, and they get the clear.
Yeah, I think Basin was already falling into the boards by the time Coin hit him from behind, as a Coin throws another hit, that time on Rosenbaum, as Drexel trying to get us offensive powerhouse to work here with 3:56 to go in the Zito 5-minute major.
Going back to get it, Menham. Menham with it, plays it up to Rudloff. He dumps in, goes in on Givarowski, lays it for Bennett. He opts to clear. 3:40 left to go here in the 5-minute major to Zito. Rudloff with it, plays it across. Seaman with it back to Rudloff. Rudloff flips it into the zone. Bennett tried to glove it down, couldn't do so. Tried to whack at it and get it out of the zone as Blazek tries to do so as well. Back up to the blue line now. Rudloff with it, plays it down, looking for options. That one saved by Givarowski with the pad. Back up at the point, Rudloff with it. Rudloff fires, that one redirected, a huge save there by Trevor.
And that was Coin who completely just kitty cornered the puck with a completely wide open net.
Pape on it now, able to lift it up and out for the Bronx, and they get another clear. Wholesale line change except for Coin, who stays out for the Bronx.
Yeah, great job by Coin taking the puck out of the blue paint, as Connolly was right there on the doorstep, would have had a wide open net to make this a 1-goal game.
Evan with it, decides to turn that one down and out. Richmond lays it off for Sklar again. Down to 2:30 left to go here on this penalty kill for the Bronx. Evan with it. Evan trying to get it to Suker. Evan able to take it away, just walks it in and lays it down behind the cage of Richmond. Suker trying to take it away, couldn't do so. Trying to go back the other direction quickly is Mendham. Mendham couldn't get by McDermott. McDermott, good stick check to get it away. Evan comes over, and it's cleared once again by McDermott. No high stick on the play. We continue. Sklar walks in. McDermott trying to fend him off. Under 2 minutes to go now on the power play for Drexel.
Wouldn't be surprised if Drexel is able to pin Ryder into their zone a little bit. We see Richmond come out of his nets for a 6-on-4 opportunity.
We'll have to see what happens as we creep closer to the 3-minute mark of this third period. Taking away, Seaman through the neutral zone, opts to walk it in himself, tries to go by Coin, can't do so. He gets pinned up, and it's knocked out of the zone again. Sullivan in his own end, 1:10 left to go here on the power play for Drexel. Coin knocks it out of the zone once again, and a nice hit by Coin. Puck taken away. Sullivan nearly had it stripped by Schneider. Walking in, Seaman with it. Seaman had it poked away by McKeach. He gets laid out along the hashboards and the blue line. McKeach with it again. Under a minute to go now here on the power play for the Dragons. 2:15 left to go here in the third period. Puck played across. Jones with it, trying to walk in, laid it back into the middle, looking for the shot attempt. That blocked by Coin. What a big block as that one went through the crease.
Oh, Basin had a great opportunity to pick up the loose change there, as someone broke their stick. Now a 2-on-1 back the other way. Cercio and Schneider. Cercio with it. Beautiful save, and it's loose. Cercio looking for a change, and he can't get it.
McDermott walking in now. He fires that one, blocked by Jones. Down to 10 seconds left of power play time on the 5-minute major. That one knocked aside, walking into the zone. Basin with it. He fires. Givarowski with the original save, and they score on the rebound. Basin able to beat Givarowski with 3 seconds left on the 5-minute major. Almost a perfect kill for the Bronx. Basin able to knock it 5-hole past Trevor and make it a 1-goal game with 1:36 left to go. Let's take another look at it. The feed from Quinn to Basin, and on the rebound, Trevor nearly got it on the second chance. But Basin able to put it home as Drexel's going to take a timeout here. 3 seconds left on the power play. 1:36 left here in the third period.
Yeah, just an unfortunate play there for Trev. Just couldn't keep track of the puck, and Basin able to bury his second of the game. So $1:36 to go in the game. I imagine if once Drexel gets possession, they'll pull Richmond to get the extra attacker on. But this game coming down to the wire like we saw it last night, and Drexel's got the goal to come within one. It's going to be interesting to see if they're going to be able to bring it in to put this game in overtime. But it's been a close game. It's been really close, uncharacteristically close for Ryder, and that's just a couple of gaffes by Givarowski. Yeoman being injured really shook things up with the forward core. And then
Padula not being here as well.
Merritt or Zito with the 5-minute major. Just a lot of things not going the Bronx way, and a lot of puck luck being tilted towards Drexel in this game. But 1:36 to go, 96 seconds to go in the game. It's a big shutdown 96 seconds for the Bronx.
You need to kill these 3 seconds off, get possession, and then get it in to the Drexel end and just pin it down there for the rest of the 90 seconds. Coyne with it off the draw, gets it to Blazak. Watching to see Richmond go to the bench. He comes out a little bit, and that's going to go down for an icing. It was waved off. Blazak with it, feeds it to Pape, able to move it forward. Kenna, they're trying to take it away. Kenna in on the breakaway chance. Kenna walking in, trying to get the shot off, goes off the side of the net. I think Richmond got a piece of it as Kenna feeds it back down to Blazak. Blazak to Pape, tried to get it to him, back the other way. Rosenbaum able to get it up and out, keeping an eye on Richmond at the top of his crease right now as Coyne flips that one in. A minute left to go here in the third period. Dumped down to Givarowski. He lays it for Coyne. Coyne with it up off the glass, tried to find Pape. Is he going to beat out the icing? He is. They wave it off as they're saying Menham could have gotten there. Coyne dumps that one back in. Delayed offside. 40 seconds left to go here in the period. Richmond at the top of his crease again. Seaman collects it. Tries to find Menham. Bouncing puck to Coyne. Coyne trying to move it. Routes there. Flips it into the neutral zone. Nearly taken by Schneider. Puck again. Glove down by Bennett. He goes down and he bouncing puck. Still looking to see if Richmond goes back the other way. 2-on-1 back the other direction. Rouch with it. Has McKeach. Rouch able to feed it to McKeach. A big save by Richmond. Gets the second one as well. Puck still bouncing, and it's gloved up by Richmond.
A great save by Richmond in the dying seconds of the game. 6.5 to go, and it looks like Ryder's going to escape this one with the W. We'll take a look at the replay here.
Rouch doing a good job to avoid this back check. Able to get the pass across, and McKeach tried to put it 5-hole. That puck still bouncing. Schneider was there trying to put it over top of Richmond. That one back by Drexel, looking to move it quickly out of the zone. Can't do so. It's taken by Evan. And Evan is just going to eat it to close out the game. And the Bronx will hold on and win 5-4 over the Drexel Dragons here in pink in the Rink Knights.
Yeah, great win there by Ryder to get back in the W column. A close win against Drexel. 5-4 with 45-24 being your shot differential. Ryder definitely had the better team tonight, but Drexel stayed in it until the final seconds. And Ryder, I wouldn't say last night was a bit of a wake-up call because they were playing a much better Rowan team. Tonight, definitely a little bit of a wake-up call for Ryder.
I would say so as well. But it's good for the Bronx to get back in the win column, able to do that heading in to the ACCHL Showcase down at the St. James next weekend. 3 games next weekend for the Bronx, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday down at the St. James at the ACCHL Showcase. But that is going to wrap it up for us here tonight. Bronx win 5-4 over the Drexel Dragons here on Pink in the Rink night. Final shots 45-24 in favor of the Bronx. But that's going to do it for us here on the stream. My name's Carl Pascal. He's Trey Wright, and have a good night, everybody.